Hello guys and welcome back to the weekly review. Right now we are looking at US30, and as you can see at the start of the week, the market created this resistance area for most of the week, and it broke above through it on a Thursday, but it came back below that resistance area. As you can see, it came back, it hit that area there, came back, gave us, when we saw this retest right here, when we saw this retest right there, we took our sell entry looking at our take profit there. It was hit, gave us the retest, went back up. We're now looking at Tuesday, and as you can see, the market, over the fears of the England buying back the bonds and everything, the market was, and we are now seeing that this was already a strong resistance area, because here it had given us a third a triple top, right, which showed a reversal, and then we can see that this is a strong resistance area. Looking at that as well, we are looking that we are still at the top of that downward trend line, plus that resistance which signaled a strong reversal, right. Tricking our sell, looking that as our target, gave us that retest and confirmed that show sell again. But again, we're looking at this being our first target and this being our second target, which the market did hit, and it did came break below, shoot the bounce back, gave us gain that momentum right there. As you can see, we had a double bottom, which confirmed the reversal, right, and about reversal with that double bottom, but we are also at the bottom of that trend line, so we're now looking for buy entries, this being our first target right here and our overall target right here. The market did hit those targets, and it shot back, break above, and give us that retest, showing coming back down. Now when it tested here, gave us that second test right here, which shows that it's forming a continuation triangle, right, and we can see now that the market is closing. But as we know that it's the end of the week, so we aren't going to have that much big movements on this continuation cycle. But yeah, that's going to be it for US30. Now looking at Ger40, right, as you can see, we get looking at the Ger40. You can see we're now consolidating at the start of the week. We're consolidating in that area, consolidating. But if you wanted to take that consolidation, you have bought here, right, and sold there, sold then, bought here. But you can see now we broke above, and this again came after the announcement of the new year. The Bank of England buying back the bonds, the long-term bonds, and you can see the market did went a huge sell on that news announcement. As you can see, came back for that retest. Upon this retest, we took our buy. Upon that retest, also you can see it was forming a great resistance area, right, a strong resistance area, not great. And as you can see here, we are at the bottom, and we get that retest. We are now looking for buy entries. Also remember that the US30 and Ger40 are in correlation, so 90% of the time they move in the same direction, right. You also still have to analyze just to see the perfect trade entries, right. And as you can see, we came back, gave us that retest on that downward trend line, shooting back down. And now since we are at the top of that downward trend line, we're now looking for buy sell entries until here, and we did reach our target right now. We can see that we are in a small a small upward trend, and we are looking at this top area here. That's when we'll take another sell. But we are also in a resistance area, right. We are also in a resistance area at the moment, and so we could be looking at going down. But it's the end of the week, so this way we'd expect the market to close off. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of for Ger40 for the week. But you can see we nice consolidate. It gave us with the starting of consolidation, news announcement, and also that retest right there. But yeah, that's gonna be it for Germany. Looking at gold now, as you can see, at the start of the week, we're at the bottom of that support zone, and at the bottom of the support zone, we got that small double bottom formation right there, confirming that buy. Let's just turn that into a more visible color. Yeah, let me just turn that into like that. Yeah, you can see. Now let me put it there. Yeah, we have that, right, and we had that small bottom double bottom, which is now the reversal. You can see went up, but when we reach this up top, we can see that now we're creating a downward trend, right? Gave us that downward trend formation right there. We're in that downward trend, but this was not a entry, because you can see that if we're looking to buy here, we are looking to sell there. The movement wasn't the movement wasn't a lot, although if you're looking to capitalize on 9.7 pips, which is still a lot in gold, because it's 0.1, right? An entry of 0.1, it's still a lot of capitalization on that movement. But again, we are looking for this type of movements, this long movements, or we know that we are capitalizing greatly on those movements. We're looking this, our first target would have been here, and then our second target there, right? But yeah, we're looking at gold. We now hitting back. We now reached that support area, right? It broke below, above it, came back for a retest. Now at that retest, we are taking our entry. Looking, this is our first target, and then our overall target. But now since the week is closing, but also looking at that, this gives us a double top formation. Can be looking at reversal to come back to this area, but that's for the start of the week, next week. But yeah, that's gonna be it for gold. You can also see that we are in also this upward trend right here. Right, we can see that this upward trend right here, we're at the bottom of that upward trend. So lower highs, higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. So yeah, that's gonna be it for gold. Looking at US100, as you can see, at the start of the week, we're now looking at consolidating that area which it did shot back up, and when it's shot back up, now we're now looking, okay, maybe are we now at the end of that our bearish movement, and now we're looking for buys. But you can see it came back to that area, gave us a retest. Now when it gave us this area, we now saw that this was a double top formation signaling a reversal, and upon this candle close, we now took our seller entry until this area. The market did come back and retest. We came back down, as you can see, and then when it shot back up, that up right there, gave us that retest, coming back down. You can see that this was now looking at the news announcement, right? The Bank of England as well, affecting that bullish push to the upside. But as well, when it came back down here, we are now looking at, right, give us that double top formation. So now we're like, okay, now let's look for buys, because now that's a double bottom, not double top. My mistakes, my apologies. So double bottom formation. Now we are looking for buy entries. But now we are okay, let's wait for a retest, and the market didn't give us an exact retest, but you can see that it did shot up. But yeah, now we can see that we're at the top of that downward trend. And as well as you can see, this is also an area of resistance, so you might not be looking to come back here, right? And this as well is a descending triangle, so now it's a forming descending triangle, so we might be looking at the market coming back here, shooting back down there. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the weekly review, guys. Hope you like, share, comment, subscribe, and yeah, let's go together, let's grow together, let's learn together. Yeah, peace.